Okay, welcome to part 2 of the Migrate to Open World Audio System tutorial video, where we're fixing some issues reported by you guys. And yeah, let's get that done. So when you spawn inside of a volume, sometimes it won't recognize the volume right away, and you won't have the audio play until you enter it later, or until you add a delay. But instead of adding a delay, we're gonna do a proper fix for it basically, and make sure that everything checks out for when spawning inside of a custom shaped volume, and when spawning inside of a custom shaped volume when also in a default volume. Sounds complicated. First, we're looking at making sure that the audio works when spawning inside of a custom shaped volume that's associated with the audio system, and you can watch part 1 for that. The problem is, if we go to our audio area, you can see that the start completed is, if that's false, then nothing will happen. So you can add a delay here, but then it will do it for everything, and you can get other issues where, the start completed is there for a reason. So I'm going to copy paste this and add this to the childs that we created in the previous part, where we set up the binding events, and we're going to use that here. So instead, what we want to do is, if we enter is start completed, yes, then we entered the area. If start is not completed, we want to do a sequence, I think, and then a gate, and what else? On the exit we want to enter the area, of course. On the left area we want to close this gate. First we want to open it. Yeah, okay. So this is what we'll do. Sorry, I'm doing this on the go, kind of. I just got the report, had a little look, so now I'm trying to figure out how to do this part. Start completed. 1, if that's still false, we'll wait. 0.1, 0.2, whatever, doesn't really matter. It's gonna be completed soon anyway. And after the completion is true, if the start is completed, we'll enter the gate normally. If we are still in the area, we'll do entered area. If in the meantime the area has already been left, then the gate is already closed, so it will no longer trigger that entered area. So let's have a look at that. And as you can hear, the sound is now playing the moment we show up over here. I'll turn off the debug because I turned it on. Check if everything is working properly. So now when you spawn inside a custom shape volume, it will work. But let's have a look at this. I don't know, I'm not sure if this will fix this as well. So what sound do we have here? That's pretty, do we have something louder? Yeah, that's, maybe we'll use that. I think this already fixes the issue right away. Maybe we need to use exploration music instead. And let me find the other one. Audio area custom shape. Exploration. What did we do there? Wait, we should not use 2 different ones. Yeah, there we go. Audio area. I did not hear that sound at all. I think it works right away at the moment. So even if you are in a custom shape volume inside of another audio area, this will already work. What we can do is add another step on top of this. Let's have a look because I thought of something earlier. You could add an additional check that you add in over here. What we could do is add another variable and call this, wait, we should add it to the parent, of course, audio area, and I'll call it CSV inside. So custom shape volume, are we inside? And then in the child, set CSV inside. On entered, we set this to true. And on left, we set this to false. Again, if you're working with saving and loading, you may want to make sure that this is done after you started the game, but there's a separate tutorial for that. So now that in the audio manager, when it tries to check on begin play, are we overlapping? You can also check CSV inside. So do a or over here, and in this way, it doesn't just check for the trigger collision because we deleted that in the previous part of the video, or we made it not functional basically. So now you can check for both the custom shape volume and the regular triggers, which in this case actually breaks it. So what did I do wrong? Okay, so the thing with this is, the only part you'll have to keep in mind is that by default the spline volume system has a random offset to prevent volume checking from overlapping basically. So you want to make sure that your delay on the audio manager before you start is bigger or equals the maximum amount of time it takes for an audio for a spline volume to get started. So random float 0 to 0.5, and in the audio manager we do 0.5. And now we press play. We get the wind playing even though we're in a different volume, and all of that is set up. So let's try another instance of this. Let's put this to 3. Now we hear that. Put it back to 1, and we hear the wind. Alright, that wraps it up for this video. Big shout out to Viserage, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name, but yeah, he recorded a video with this issue that allowed me to have a look and fix it. So thank you so much. Best of luck with all of your projects, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.